Well, thank you, Don. It's a pleasure to be here.
I was told Mr. Gutenberg is currently in bed.
On a daily basis.
Please welcome Tobias Green.
Well, thank you, Don. It's a pleasure to be here.
I was told Mr. Gutenberg is currently in bed. Would you like to relax?
Now, as you may know, Jonah has been suffering from extreme stress recently. We're at a critical phase here at Creo. In fact, I dare say it's a new beginning.
Would you care to elaborate there?
No, not currently. As I'm sure you understand, confidentiality is of the utmost importance.
Of course.
Well, we have huge decisions to make on a daily basis, as well as the smooth running of operations here at Creo. With the recent tide of dissent against Project Resolve, we've come to the conclusion that bold steps need to be taken.
And what would those be?
Again, it's too early to elaborate any further, but be assured we have the best interests of humanity at heart. And when the time is right, all will be revealed. There are tough choices that need to be made in the days ahead, but rest assured, we will make them.
Forgive me for saying so, but that does sound vaguely ominous.
No, not at all. But you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
I'm being told that that's all we have time for right now. So, thank you for your time. We've always seen Jonah Gutenberg as a face of Creo, but he's not alone. Creo's board is made up of the cream of the
Trumped up little fuck. Where does he get off on lecturing us about worker rights? Unbearable. Honestly, I knew this would happen when they promoted him. Don't know what they were thinking? Hey, why not promote every dumbass on the assembly line? Pedigree seems to count for nothing these days. I heard the other dirtbirds hate him too. Having him announce the last salary cut and fire that old fart was a shrewd move. Thanks for the tip. I'm going to enjoy turning his life to shit. Some small recompense for having to deal with him. I mean, he even gets to use the executive washroom and canteen. Now I have to see his ugly mug when I eat and piss.
Again, it's too early to elaborate any further, but be sure we have the best interests of humanity at heart. When the time is right, all
Always welcome here. After my colleagues and I...
Access granted.
It's true.
I finally reached my limit. I told her to fuck off. And then it happened. Right outside Ops. My whole body. Everything hurt. I remember hitting the floor. Opening up my shirt. There were cuts and bruises everywhere. I can hardly move or breathe now. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. Left eye is blind again. What did that bitch do to me? I was fine. I was totally fine, and then all of a sudden, oh, the agony. I'm broken. What's happening to me?
The board has been pushing us for months at a rate that's frankly not safe. Well, we've been cutting so many corners to push everything through, and now nothing. We can't even get a response to even the most basic questions. And what the hell's going on in there? And many of the supervisors are pissed, and I mean seriously so. Now, the board needs to get their fingers out of their butts and get back on track. Otherwise, we're gonna have a disaster or a mutiny.
Sir, sector is clear. Wait, please clear the area, or I will have to remove you by force. Yeah. Okay, no second chances.
Clearance confirmed. Identity confirmed. Entry permitted.
It's with great pleasure that I introduce to you. pleasure that I introduce to you Howard Butler.
People like to think of executives in the same manner as accountants. Or are they the same thing?
Always welcome here.
Well, after my colleague was in, I wanted to bring forth another. It's true, we have disagreements from time to time, but isn't that what being human is about? And the one thing we're trying to preserve at Creo is humanity. That's our end goal, after all. There are those who will... That, I'm sure there will always be rules. R&D is doing something incredible. We'll always try and push the envelope here at Creo. It's what we do. But let me assure you. I know people like to think of executives in the same manner as accountants. Are they the same thing? Well, after my colleague was in, Isn't that what being human is about? And the one thing we're trying to preserve at Creo is humanity.
Today it's with great pleasure that I introduce to you Howard Butler.
Thank you for such a warm welcome. I know people like to think of executives in the same manner as accountants. Or are they the same thing?
Always welcome here.
Well, after my colleague was in, I wanted to bring forth another point of view. It's true, we have disagreements from time to time, but isn't that what being human is about? And the one thing we're trying to preserve at Creo is humanity. That's our end goal, after all. There are those who would play politics, but this isn't the arena for that, and I'm sure cooler heads will prevail.
That's certainly good to hear. There have been rumors about a new version of Project Resolve or something to replace it.
There will always be rumors. R&D is doing some incredible work, and we'll always try and push the envelope here at Creo. It's what we do. But let me assure you, we've crunched the numbers, and Project Resolve is the way forward.
Thank you so much for your time. Today it's with great pleasure that I introduce to you Howard Butler.
They're hunting me now. Wherever I hide, they're coming for me. The pain is getting worse. I don't know how much longer I can stand it. I can feel how it drains me. Not giving up, though. I gotta find her. Maybe she'll help me again. I'm sorry. So sorry. Please. Please don't leave me alone up here.
This was to be my legacy. My name would have been etched in the history books for all time. Though now I fear I will have a less than salubrious entry. If I could pinpoint a moment that I could take it back, make a change. I still can't see it. My own hubris was my undoing. Presenting myself to the world as I wanted to be seen. No mistakes, that sort of thing won't happen under my command. Even at my age. Vanity. Trying to overcome the shortcomings of resolve with a quick fix patch. It's ridiculous in hindsight, but we didn't see it. How could we not see it? We've failed. We failed everybody. That is my legacy.